how much of what you're doing do you think the market is giving you credit for, or is it just all about the gold price?
No, I think the market's waking up now. To Tesoro. I mean, some of these drill intercepts that we've announced, I would say they're up to world-class drill intercepts. We're seeing multiple 100-gram-metre intercepts. It's big. I think our biggest one that we've announced to date is around 120-odd metres wide at nearly 2 grams with high-grade zones in it, which we see typically there. And they're not one-offs, they're regular drill intercepts like that. And, we're seeing the same sorts of material come out of the current drilling. And I think the market's waking up to that scale. And then we throw that geophysics overlay onto it, and you can see where those high-grade holes are. You can see where the geophysics anomaly goes to and how big that potentially could be. So they start to get an idea of that scale. And just the fact that our success rate on their drilling so high, 100% success rate in terms of returning mineralised intercepts, and the fact that it is de-risked. It's not a conceptual model anymore. This is a real thing. It's an outcropping ore body. It sticks out of the ground, drilled to 300 metres, drilled about 800 metres of strike of it now. It's between 150 and 200 metres wide. So we've got a lot more drilling to do to define it.
But come on, there's got to be an aspect. You must have a view on the market, because a year ago, if you were doing this, I'm not sure you'd have got the reaction that you're getting now. So obviously gold price has got to be a big part of this. So timing is everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I think the whole market here in Australia is riding on the coattails of some of the other success stories. There's people would have been taking profits out of those stories and looking for somewhere else to see the next one, and we're hoping Tesoro is the next one. It's got all the ingredients are there. The gold's in the ground. We know it's there. It's looking like it's going to be an attractive deposit to kick off with. It's located perfectly. It's in a great jurisdiction. So, it ticks all those boxes. And I think once we see some of that money coming out of those other companies, and we're starting to see a little bit of that now, I suspect, then, that provides a fairly good impetus for our share price as well. And we can point to a number of companies in the market at the moment that have got market caps significantly higher than ours, and they're producing drill intercepts that I would argue are nowhere near as good as what we're doing. So when you look at a like for like, we're probably getting a slight discount simply because of the jurisdiction. People see Chile as being on the far side of a great big ocean, and they can't make that direct connection, so they give it a bit of a discount. But I think they're starting to see that we do what we say we're going to do, and we're able to produce some pretty impressive results. I think we'll continue to do so.
It's an interesting point you make. Each market gives a discount to something which is far away. So the Canadians would discount projects in Australia listed on the TSXV.
Yeah. And they'll pay a premium for Chilean projects in Canada.
Exactly.
In their backyard, So, and look, I would argue that Chile is an easier place to operate for a mining company and an exploration company than Australia. Maybe Western Australia, which is ranked higher in the Fraser Institute rankings. But look, once you're permitted in Chile, which we are, and that's been one of the other, major success factors for us, we're going to be on the ground tomorrow drilling. We're on the ground tomorrow drilling. We're not sitting here waiting for a permit, waiting for Joe Bloggs to open his gate for his farm and all these other things that typically arise in the early stages of exploration. We're on Crown land. We're in the middle of the Atacama Desert. We've got no obstruction to any of the work we're doing. So, and we've got access to drilling rigs, drilling contractors, assay labs, workforce almost instantly. And so that's allowed us to be, very reactive in terms of being able to get on the ground straight away, and we can do it. And as we've gone along, we've built up our team into larger numbers. We've got 2 drill rigs there now, and we've got about 5 geologists on site. So they're all working away, and we're just talking to our drilling contractor now about getting some more rigs on site. So it's all very easy to do.